What's up, guys? Today I'm going to talk about the Slapstick from Keen Ramps. We're specifically talking about the 4-foot version of this ramp today. I'm going to be reviewing the 8-foot version as well, but this video we're just talking about the 4-foot version. So skating this on flat, the 4-foot version does leave something to be desired. You feel like you want something a little bit longer, but it's not bad. You can get into a blunt, you can get into a feeble, you can get into a 5/0, 50/50. You can treat it like a quarter pipe as well. So I like sitting it up here on the top of a bank ramp and using it as like a quarter pipe or a spine ramp, because I like skating transition, so this kind of obstacle is like right up my alley for the kind of skating I do. I think the easiest thing to do on this is either a 5/0 where you just barely lock in and tap it, or actually a blunt dropping in back over on the other side. I feel like the blunt for me is the easiest thing. It just feels the most secure. I'm a little bit scared to get into a 50/50 on the 4-foot section. Maybe if I'm going slowly and I'm coming at more of an angle, locking in cross lock like that, or if I were to just like ollie into it, I could definitely 50/50 it that way. Like they said in their video, it's kind of like training wheels for cross-locking your 50/50s. So one thing I like about Keen Ramps is just the quality of the product. So you get a really hard, strong birch wood. That's better than something you're going to get at Lowe's or Home Depot if you're building this yourself. And you get really nice coping. I like that the coping has bolts in the bottom and it's already attached to a piece of wood, because that's like one of the hardest parts about building something like this. I've built ramps like this years ago in the past, like just a few years ago I built something really similar to this in the basement, and it was hard to do. It took me a few tries to get like the transition and to get everything right, and it's definitely easier if you have a full-time job like me and you can afford to buy something like this. It's definitely easier to just buy it, the pre-made kit, and build it that way, and I think you're going to be happier with it that way. It has a little bit of a transition into it, which is nice. You know, you got a little bit of wiggle room if you want to board slide it or lip slide it. Sometimes when you build it yourself, it can have less transition and your wheels can touch. You have to really wax it up a little bit. I haven't even tried waxing this up yet. So you might worry about the sides, like getting caught on it, not having that sheet metal, like that 16 gauge sheet metal to roll up onto it, but it really doesn't bother you. Even a quarter pipe that was this steep would work without having the sheet metal. You're not going to feel it. It's too small to really affect your wheels. So again, you could use this as a quarter pipe, you know, but it's not going to be a very good quarter pipe or a very comfortable quarter pipe. It's really quick. As you can see here, it's a kind of a good shot of what the transition's like. So yeah, if you're just starting out and you want to learn some quarter pipe tricks, this might be something to consider. You might be a little disappointed with it at first because it's not as easy to skate as some of the pros in Los Angeles make it look, but it's definitely doable. I've been loving your all's comments lately, so keep it up. Really appreciate you guys watching the videos, supporting the channel. Even if your comments are negative, they're helpful, and I really enjoy them. I like to be able to see different sides of every topic. I like to be able to analyze my own videos through someone else's eyes, through a different lens. So keep leaving those comments. So I'm actually gonna film how I carry this ramp, because that's a big part of this, you know? It's supposed to be portable. Maybe you'll just use it as a driveway ramp, but you know, it's decently heavy. So I'm gonna set them up as a little mini ramp. Before I do that, I'll give you another peek at how I pick these up. Put my fingers in the holes of the pipe, and then I kind of hit myself in the shin with it, and then brace it on my leg. All right, so here's an idea. See how it's flush with the deck on the top? Get like an 8-foot long, 4-foot wide piece of plywood, screw it in on the top, lay the top rest of it up here on the deck. Then it would be kind of solid, put some heavy weights up there, and you've got yourself a quarter pipe right here in the bank. It shouldn't move too much. This actually stayed in place. I skated it like a quarter pipe and it didn't slide around at all. So this is better than I thought it was. Stay tuned for the 8-foot version of this, because an 8-foot quarter pipe this mellow might be really cool. So I'll have another video on the 8-foot version of this product as well, so stay tuned for that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you can afford the 8-foot version, go with that, because it's going to be easier to get into 50/50s and some of the tricks that you might want to learn on it. But if all you can afford is the 4-foot section, it's actually skatable. And I can have fun on just the 4-foot section. My favorite thing is to use it as a quarter pipe or a spine, but I can still use it as an actual ledge, a little slappy ledge. So it works. I know a lot of people that hate on Keen ramps, just personally around here. And I don't know why, because I think Keen Ramps is a really cool company. It's one of my favorite skate YouTube channels to actually watch. I don't know, I enjoy the owner. I think he seems like a really cool guy. I like building stuff, you know. I like making mini ramps and stuff. I like skating mini ramps. One day I would like to have one of their actual mini ramps in my backyard. So yeah, check out their YouTube channel. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, scroll through my channel, check out my other videos, and hit that subscribe button, because I got a lot more videos to come. Thanks for watching.